Hi y'all. Today I'm gonna be answering some questions that y'all asked me about BCT and everything. So yeah. What was the hardest thing? I personally would say the hardest thing for me, it was the people. Like the physical things that we did, it wasn't the worst thing ever, but it was the people. Like being in a room with so many people and so many different ages. Some people think they were superior to everybody. The younger people were just childish as freak. I can't even say nothing much because I was younger myself, but you could tell which one of the younger people were mature and which one was actually childish, because it was actually crazy. Because every day in our bay or whatever, we had arguments. Every day we had arguments. Somebody didn't like somebody, people were yelling across the room, everything. But I would definitely say the people was the worst thing. Like the other stuff, it was not hard to me personally. It wasn't hard. Who was your favorite battle buddy? I actually have a few of them that I actually still talk to, both from AIT and from Basic in general. There was a group of girls that I was speaking to at Basic, and I still talk to some of them. Now AIT, I still have a group chat that I'm in with some of the dudes and girls I met there too. I actually miss both. How often do they let y'all have y'all phones? Now, and where I was, we were supposed to have it. We can get it every Wednesday and every Sunday, but we got in trouble a lot, so we got it revoked from Wednesday. But it was every Sunday, so for sure they'll give you a phone every Sunday. Was the PT test hard, like the running the 2 miles? No. I would definitely say this: if you do sports at all, if you do any type of sport, I think you'd be perfectly fine. I was doing 3 sports before I joined, so I was chilling the whole time. You didn't have to do 3, but I think if you do a sport in general, you'll be perfectly fine. Now the 2 mile, I ain't never ran no 2 mile like that for real, because I ran track, but I was a short sprinter. I was a sprinter, so I ain't run nothing over no 400. So the 2 mile didn't kill me. Like, don't get me wrong, I actually love the 2 mile, the whole PT test, but so the whole PT test like requires, what was the first thing? The first thing was deadlift. Then it was, I think for females you have to deadlift 120. Now for males, I don't know, but if somebody comments and they have a question about that, just comment it and I'll let y'all know, because I'm pretty sure I can find it out quick, but I don't know for sure off the top of my head. And then we had the deadlift. Then the second thing was it, I think it was the ball throw. There was a ball throw, so there's a 10 pound ball that you have to throw. For females, I think the minimum was like I think it was 3.9 or 4 something. For the males, you had to throw either like 5 or 6. I could be wrong about that, but yeah. So then we had to throw a weighted ball. Then we had to do push-ups, T push-ups. So you'll go down, put your arms out, and then go back up. So yeah, we did that. It wasn't regular push-ups, just for sure. It was not regular push-ups. And then we did what's that thing called, bro? Now I gotta think about it. What was it called? It was sprint jack carry. That will kill you. I'm not gonna lie to you. That hurt. But it brought out a different side of me. I definitely didn't know. I definitely didn't know existed, because I think, to me personally, that was the hardest part of the PT test, the sprint jack carry. So it was like a little obstacle course or whatever you want to call it. It wasn't really an obstacle course, but so you run back and forth in the air, wherever they tell you to run or whatever. So you run down and back. Then you'll get a little, it's not called a sled, I don't even know what it's called. It'll have 2 weights on it and it'll equal 90 pounds. So then you have to drag that, then come back and drag it back. Then you have to shuttle run down and then shuttle run back. And then you'll get some kettlebells, and it's also 90 pounds. You go down and back, and then you're done. Yeah, I don't know the minimum time for either one, because yeah, I don't know. I got, for when I did it, I think I got 158 or 159, which is good. That's a good score. That was my goal. I wanted to get under 2 minutes, but if you get higher than 2 minutes, don't feel discouraged, nothing like that. You'll be fine. You'll be perfectly fine. And then after the sprint jack carry, that's the third event. After the sprint jack carry is a plank. I can't never max no plank, y'all. I think the max for a plank is 3 minutes and above. I can never max a plank. That's my worst. That's one thing I cannot do. I'm bad at planks. I did 2 minutes, but you know, that's not my best. That's not my strongest suit at all. And then the last but not least is the 2 mile. The 2 mile did not kill me. My time right now is 15 minutes flat. But to me personally, the hardest thing was the sprint carry. But if y'all need any help, or like, I'll help y'all with videos and everything like that. Like, if y'all need any help with anything, just like send me messages or whatever, and I'll help y'all. But just try to start doing some running and lifting before y'all enlist, if y'all plan to, because that would definitely help you in the long run for sure. How do you like the peanut butter shot? Who asked me that? I don't know. The shots they gave me, I was not paying attention. Because it's not like I can say no anyway, so I just took it. What all you had to do? Okay, so when you first get there, they made me do some, like, we had some random little run we had to do. Like, we had to grab something. They had like MRE boxes. They weren't called, I think they had kettlebells there too. Then they had I don't know what they call it, little boxes filled with like sand and junk like that. Like, we just had to run and everything like that. So then everything after that, then we got introduced to everybody. Like, we had like the whole introduction first week or whatever, meeting all the drills, meeting everybody we were actually in platoons with and everything like that. And then, to me personally, I had the most fun in basic. I'm not gonna lie. They will tell you that that's the hardest thing you'll ever have to do in the military, but I had a lot of fun. Like, some of the things that did actually suck, but it wasn't the worst thing ever, because, you know, as you see, I'm still striving and living, so amen. But it was that. So the beginning is just the introduction, obviously. So when you first get there, I think it's like a week or two introduction, and it feels like forever, bro. Like, it feels like you've been there for like weeks and it's only been like a day or two. So then it's the introduction. I don't know the stuff in order, because there's different phases when you go to basic. There's red, white, and blue phase, and I forgot like the actual order and everything. But for sure, I know for sure you'll shoot an M4 or something. Now, I don't know if I'm pretty sure everybody shoots the M4, but you'll shoot the M4. Then we throw grenades. Y'all, I actually missed on the grenades. That was actually fun to me. I actually like throwing the grenade. At first, I was kind of scared of it, but it was not bad at all. Then the gas chamber, which everyone is so scared about. That's the main thing I've got asking questions about since I've graduated or whatever. And to me, y'all, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I was scared about that too when I got in. But after doing it, I was like, bruh, what was I scared for? I'm telling y'all, that is not the thing you should be scared of. If anything, to me personally, the thing I hated the most was the rucking. But the gas chamber, you literally breathe in the gas or whatever for 17 seconds. Or not even 17, 15 seconds. You breathe in for 15 seconds and they let you out. Let you out. It'll burn for a little bit, but you'll be perfectly fine. I'm telling y'all will be perfectly fine. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all, because people was making it seem like it was the worst thing ever, but it's not at all. It's definitely not. And then what else did I have to do? Someone just pulled up beside me. But then it was the gas chamber. We threw grenades, shot and force. Obstacle courses. We did obstacle courses, which was actually fun. There's like big walls we had to jump. I think one was like 7 foot tall. Bro, I was struggling. I was struggling, but depending on what kind of group you go with, because I'm gonna let you know this now. Everything you're gonna be doing, you have to be doing in a group. Now, the shooting, obviously, and the grenade throwing, like, you have to do that individually, but most of the stuff that you do is in a group. So you'll be working with a lot of people. So don't get comfortable just doing stuff by yourself. And don't get me started on battle buddies. You have to have a battle buddy everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. It don't matter if you have to go to the bathroom real quick. You have to take somebody with you. So don't get comfortable being by yourself. At least for basic and AIT, I should say. But there was something else. So obstacle courses, gas chamber. Oh, the rucking and the forge. It's first the hammer, then the anvil, then the forge. And the hammer, you spend one night outdoors. Anvil 2, and the forge 3. So see, I'm not gonna lie, it sounded bad, but it was not bad at all. I think for me, I didn't like it as much. Now, I like the hammer and the anvil, I can't lie. I actually like those two. But the forge, I didn't like, because when I went, there's actually a storm going on. So I was sleeping in rain. I was just wet, like, pause, but like it was really just raining all night, and we were just like, I ain't have nothing to cover with or nothing. So I was kind of mad about that, but it was also a storm, so like there was not much I could really do, and they don't care. You gonna still be outside unless it's like it was raining. It wasn't like thunder or nothing, but if it's thundering out there, they will have to make you go on the LPA or whatever like that. But yeah, now the wrecking, that personally hurt my body, because that wrecking actually made my back hurt a lot. My back was hurting. It's pretty much like a big book bag that you got to carry for miles, and it's like 30 to 40 pounds depending on what they have you put in there. So for the hammer, I think it was only 5 miles. For the anvil, it was like, I think it was 7. I could be lying, y'all. I think it was 7. But then for the forge, I know for a fact that was 10 miles. And just know, your girl was struggling. And keep in fact that, y'all, I was in the front the whole time. I had the guide on. I was in the front, so I was like, everybody see me struggling. But it's okay though, because I passed, obviously. Hooray. I forgot I had to answer questions. Okay, cooked. How was it? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it an 8. I'm telling y'all, the worst thing to me was the people in the wrecking. The wrecking just hurt my body physically, and the people would just aggravate you. But there's a lot of good people too, though. I met a lot of good friends and everything like that. I gained some good relationships with people, which I do not regret whatsoever. I already ranked how hard it was on a scale of 1 to 10. How is it mentally? Mentally, I feel like it also depends on your mental capacity, your mental capacity plus your maturity, because a lot of people you're just childish. They literally tell you every single thing you have to do. So if you generally fail, it's because you just didn't try. If you literally fail basic or just don't graduate, it's because you did not try. Because the whole point is for you to graduate They will not set you up for failure. Literally, if they see, like, let's say for the PT test, which is called the ACFT for us. So let's say you fail the ACFT and you're not trying. They will not care. They will not give 2 flying fucks about what you got going on. If you fail it, they don't care. But they will only care if you actually like are showing like some type of effort. Like, let's say I failed, but like I was always helping with the drill sergeants. I was always helping my other battle buddies, whatever, and I was always like participating in everything, but I just happened to fail my ACFT. They will see that you're actually showing effort, and they will actually do what they can to help you pass. But if you fail and you just don't show no type of effort, they're not going to show no effort to somebody that doesn't want to do anything. So keep that in mind. What was I even trying to say? But it's not set up for you to fail. I promise you that it's not set up for you to fail. Somebody said, how do I get a battle boo? Y'all, please do not get no battle boos, please. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, first of all, half the people in there were married. Half of them were married, half of them had kids, half of them had girlfriends, boyfriends at home waiting for them, and they cheating. I can't tell y'all how many people I've seen cheating. One had a fiance, one had a whole baby, one had a baby on the way. There's so many, and don't get me wrong, y'all, I was not playing with nobody. Everybody knew who my battle boo was, and he was in Texas in the Air Force. Don't play with me, because I was very much loyal, had my ring on every day. Don't play with me. But it was just, everybody was cheating. A lot of them was cheating. And a lot of them will say they weren't cheating, but you know what? I don't care, because that's not my relationship. But I feel bad for whoever they with, because that's not cute. I don't know why people was doing that. Like, if you are in a relationship, stay with that person. Him, her, they, them, or whatever. Stay with them. You obviously are with them for a reason. Now, if you don't like them, just break up. I never got that. I never understood cheating. Never in a day in my life. I've never understood cheating. Been with the same dude since sophomore year, and I ain't cheating on him once. Never thought about it. Never tried to. Never. Because that's my man. And he will always be my man. And he's not going nowhere, because if he do, he's cooked. If he try to go anywhere, he's cooked. But besides that, I had fun. I had a lot of fun. Now with AIT, Now, it depends on where you're going and depends on your job at the same time. Now, for me personally, my AIT was chill. Like, you have to take tests and stuff like that, but like I said, again, for basic and just like AIT, you're set, it's made to pass. Like, if you generally fail, it's because you weren't trying or you weren't listening or something like that, but it's meant for you to pass. Like, if you really fail, I don't know what to tell you, buddy, but it's meant for you to pass. Now, for my job specifically, I'm a 42 Alpha, which is also human resources. So my AIT was chill. The people was chill. I love the people. Like I said, I still talk to some of the people today. So, like, I'm fine with that. And now for other jobs, I can't give you much info about that, but I'm pretty sure it's kind of like the same way. Now, that also depends on what kind of job you have too, because now my job is regular, whatever. Now, if you have some type of special forces job or something like that, military police, that would obviously be very different than what I'm doing, because I'm sitting at a desk and military police is not sitting at no desk. So, you know, so like I said, it's going to depend on your job and everything like that and where you're going. Now, I would just say this: be positive. Now, I know it's hard to be positive, but try to be positive. Now, when I was at AIT, I did have one problem with one girl I was in a room with, aka, if you're looking at this video, don't ever speak to me again in your life. But she actually bothered me a lot. And I will also say this: don't let people get you out of character, because I learned the hard way. Do not let nobody get you out of character, because the reason she got me out of my character is because she actually did push me, and she actually did lie on my name in front of my face and in front of a drill sergeant. But I just sat there, because at that point I was like, I'm not gonna argue with this old lady. Like, I'm not gonna see her after I graduate. Like, don't get me wrong, after we had that argument, I was gonna still be respectful. I was still respectful to her because we was in the same room, but I was still respectful. I wasn't being rude or nothing like that. But it's like, don't let people get you out of that, because she got me to the point where I actually yelled and cussed at her out loud in front of my whole hallway, and I was like, oh, cooked, literally. But don't let nobody get you out of character. Now, if somebody makes you mad, I'm gonna tell you this now. I know how so many people are so bashful on people snitching and stuff like that, but this the time you need to snitch. Because if you get in a fight while you in the military, you're cooked. You're going straight to jail, buddy. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You a grown ass person now. You ain't finna just get sent to detention now, buddy. You have to actually deal with them consequences in real life. So do not fight nobody. Do not fight nobody. Now, if they put your hands on you, you have to defend yourself. That's a whole nother situation. But if you can avoid situations like that and just be yourself and just stick to yourself and do what you gotta do to get out and pass and everything like that, do that. Do not get into a fight with nobody. Do not get in no fight. Now, I didn't get into no fight now, cause I'm not going to jail. But it did get to a situation where I did have to start telling on her and everything like that, because you're not finna ruin my future, baby. No, you can be old and ruin your own future. I just now starting adulting. You're not finna freak me up. No. So I was telling on her, yes, ma'am. Drill sergeant, she keep bothering me because she was bothering me, and she knew she was bothering me. But don't let nobody get you out of character. And please, please, please do not put your hands on nobody. Please don't put your hands on nobody. You may think you're the toughest person in the world, but you know what? You're not, because you in the same situation as everybody else. And that's one thing I had to teach some dude I was with, because he kept trying to want to fight everybody. I was like, don't do that. Don't even do that. And you know what? He graduated, so I'm proud of him. First of all, I'm proud of him, because I still talk to him to this day too a little bit. But just don't let nobody get you out of character, because you came there to graduate. You didn't come there to stay behind and look dumb. So yeah, but that's really all I have. I just wanted to come and talk. But bye, loves. If y'all have any questions, please let me know, because I'm always here to answer. Y'all can text my Instagram. Don't text me on Snapchat, that's weird. But y'all text me on Instagram or TikTok. People be texting on TikTok. Don't text me on TikTok. Just text me on Instagram or comment it, and I'm a respond quickly, because I don't be doing nothing else. But peace.